What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323, with my grandson Gadugus, aka Maui Kapawi, and Mr. Dadonis. We're doing a review on Starbrite waterproofer for the boat. The boat is not in the water yet, as you can see right behind me. I didn't finish waxing it, but I did put the Starbrite waterproofer on it. And if you can see, everything is beating up, rolling off of it. I'll go outside to get some more video. But that's why you need your angled, and in the back I gotta put something back there because it's not rolling off. So let me go outside real fast and get some video of the Starbrite waterproofer. What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323. That time of the season again. Well, actually past that time of the season. A lot of people got their boats in the water already. I'm bringing up the rear because I'm doing some work around the house though. You know me, always working around the house. Boat's still wrapped. Beep, beep, beep. Memorial Day is coming up, I think, in a week and a half from now. So I gotta still take the plastic off, spray wax the top part, the inside of it. But I put the bottom coat on. I'm not cutting that plastic off though. I'm not cutting the plastic off. So that is waterproofed. Now you see it looks kind of dirty or whatever. I always believe the rain is gonna wash it off. But I do waterproof it with. This is kind of expensive, but Starbrite waterproofing is amazing. They sell a cleaner also, and I stopped washing my canvas because when I had my gray canvas, it was actually sun-baked, but I tried to use a pressure washer and I just cut a big hole right in it. So I just put this Starbrite waterproofing in a pump sprayer. This is just a pump sprayer. Don't use it for anything else, man. This stuff is caustic. Last time I put it on in the sun, it started to smoke. That's how caustic this is. But I swear by this stuff because that thing is completely waterproofed. And you know, you got your post. You don't want the puddles sitting on there. So that's why you got your post to level your canvas and stick it up and down or wherever you need. Some of them have umbrella caps. This one got a button. But actually, I wish it had an umbrella cap because I bought extra ones for the front of it because the front of it sat down. So I bought a plastic one, watched a video on that where it got an umbrella cap where the front of it sits up so no water sits in there and it just beads right off. That's what you want, the water to bead right off. And this actually helps the water bead right off. Now this is the Aurora VS721. I got about half a bottle left. I got to shake it really good. This is for the bottom of the boat. That's all dirt and from cutting the grass and everything. So if I wipe it off, you see the boat's just still like a mirror finish. Griot garage for the top part of it. This is all Griot garage, and the bottom is VS foul release. Now this is not gonna stop the algae from growing. You will still get some algae on the bottom of your boat if you leave it in there. You will. What this does is this aids in getting the algae off the bottom of the boat. You don't need a high-speed machine. You don't need anything like that. Realistically, I'm gonna show you. Just wipe it on. You let it dry and then you wax it off, just like Mr. Miyagi says, wax on, wax off. I want to know two coat. I know you need the two coats. I'm trying to see when what's the time that you gotta let it. I know you need a cure time also, so if you're gonna put your boat in tomorrow, I mean, you could wax it tonight, but it's supposed to have a 24-hour cure time. It says use a damp sponge or cloth. Let dry, just let dry and remove the haze. Apply second coat after 24 hours and allow to cure for 48 hours. When you go on your boat, it actually helps to get a lot of the algae off your boat when you drive your boat really fast. This right here, and it's stated to be, I don't know if it's true, it's stated to be, because this is really slick. It really is really slick wax, but it's stated to have some data that people with this on the bottom of their boats versus without this on the bottom of their boats, that it actually goes faster through the water with this. Now when you have your boat waxed with this, it will like kind of maybe every other week we just haul butt in the boat and try to get as much as we can off. Now with the Griot garage on the side, man, you just wipe it off and it comes right off. But this is for the bottom and it's a little bit more slickerier than Griot garage. Griot garage is a show car wax. This is a bottom boat wax, Aurora VS21. And I was gonna paint the bottom of this boat. I was gonna paint it because a lot of guys say, oh, it's too much of a pain in the ass. This is a 16-foot boat with the swim platform and motors. It's 19 foot, I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe so. But with this right here, this is enough for me to wax. If I didn't have the M hole, it would be a lot easier to wax, but since I got the M hole, the boat's still on jack, so it's easier for me to get under there. Let me get this sprayed down, and then this is probably a little bit less than half, so I'm gonna just spray the crap out of that and then let that dry. And I'm not gonna put that on that yet because I'm not cutting the top of this yet. I call it position number 2, where I line the boat up right here, and this way it gives me access to trim the motor down, put the muffs on the motor, and start the boat here and make sure everything's fine. And then I got to update the charts on the Garmin or whatever the heck I got to update the charts with my phone. All right, so let me get this ready to start spraying. Just pour this inside the pump sprayer, pump it up, and use that. But once you put this in your pump sprayer, mark on here for a boat, whatever. This is the only thing I use this pump sprayer for, so I didn't write on it, but mark on there so you don't use this for anything else. I'm telling you, this stuff right here is really good stuff. Let me make sure it's all the way tight. Yes. This stuff is so caustic. It smells like gasoline or propane or something like that, but it's caustic, but it works. Okay, now it says do not, thumbnail, do not fold or use or put away or whatever for 6 hours or until dry. Let me tell you this, one of the worst things for your boat, your seat covers, your canvas, is the sun and the UV rays. It will dry it out so bad. That's why you treat that with the UV waterproofer. The seats, you could treat the seats, but my seats are only exposed when we're out on the boat. Other than that, that's covered up. And then the boat's covered up right now, but that's why you treat your paint. You treat your paint with a really good wax. I don't care if you only wax it twice a year, do it at least twice a year. I swear by Grio's Garage, but get yourself a good Caranuba wax to keep it waxed, because the UV rays are what fades the paint on the boat. If you don't keep it waxed, I mean, it's gonna be, if you put anything in the sun for a whole season, it will fade it if it's not treated with anything for UV. So treat it with a good Caranuba wax on the sides, and then on the bottom, you know, there's other people that paint them, but I swear by this right here. What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323, with my grandson Gadugus, aka Maui Kapawi, and Mr. Dadonis. We're doing a review on Starbright waterproofer for the boat. The boat is not in the water yet, as you can see right behind me. I didn't finish waxing it, but I did put the Starbright waterproofer on it. And if you can see, everything is beating up, rolling off of it. I'll go outside to get some more video. But that's why you need your angled, and in the back I gotta put something back there because it's not rolling off. So let me go outside real fast and get some video of the Starbright waterproofer. Okay, so with the Starbright waterproofer, you see everything just beating up on the canvas. Look at Maui Kapawi running out here. Everything's beating up on the canvas. Now I will tell you this, with the Bayliner element, we do get a low spot right here. You see everything building up right here? There's a low spot right here, and that's all the time. The rest of it is beating up, rolling off. building up right there. But this right here, I gotta find something to put underneath there, like right into here. So look at everything. Now you don't want to touch it and you don't want to rub on it, because if you touch it, it won't flow off like that. But I do have to find something like a little air ball that you could blow up or puff up right here, because this does happen on our canvas all the time, and you don't want this. But that shows you the Starbright waterproofer, how much it actually waterproofs. And now I ran out this year, but I'm gonna buy some more to put on, and I'm actually going inside to look for something fluffy to put under there so it could roll off. Okay, so I put a boat bumper in there right now to create it to roll off the boat. There's a little spot right here. Hopefully it'll just roll right off of that. But you want everything to roll off, and with my Bayliner element, we always got the low spot right here. So you got to get something. This in the front right here, we added that on right there for like, hold on, oh, you got your sweater? We could cut so it rolls off the front, because there was a low spot in the front right here. So the Starbright waterproofing on it, and you see all the beads, everything just beating off, rolling off, and you actually see that it held the water right in here. You want it so everything rolls right off. So this right here, they should actually sew this one underneath this one and this one underneath this one, so then it could be like gutters or like roofing shingles. So we'll see what comes on right here. But as I said before, I do not, on land, the plug's not in the bottom of the boat, and the boat is actually lifted this way in the front, because if there's anything that gets in the boat, it rolls down the back of the boat and drips out the back of the boat. Now if you're in water, you have that on there, and you have your bilge pump on, and your bilge pump, if water does get in there, your bilge pump will pump it out sideways, and you get water in the bottom of your boat because it's in the cool water on the bottom and the sun is beating on the top, so it's creating condensation in your boat. So the bilge pump, that's why you need a bilge pump to pump that out. But for right now, this is a review on the Starbright waterproofer, and you see you're not supposed to touch it. So I did touch it in this area right here, and it's still beating up. You see, it's all beating up right there, and that's just canvas, but it's rolling off the canvas. Now on a big drench storm, you'll probably still will get water in there, but this does work a whole lot. It's Starbright waterproof, and I'll send a picture up here, and I'm gonna have to buy another one because I did it complete last year, and I did it this year some, but I need to do it a little bit more. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.